to the Geek Initiative. I am Isaac, I'll be the DM. As some of you have noticed in the chat, we are missing the previous episode. The VOD was not saved, we made a mistake, we're terribly sorry. We will see if we can recover it and get it uploaded at some point, but if we can't, we can't. We apologise profusely. As such, I'm happy to give a recap of what happened, but first I'm going to address a separate issue. One of our members, Charlie, has decided he's not going to come back with us, and that's fine. We're going to carry on without and soldier on. We miss him dearly, but so be it. And
you should probably classify that he's not dead.
Oh no, he's not dead. He's fine. He's fine.
They had a distinctly.
He's no longer with us. Yeah, no longer with us. No,
he
not dead.
Ceased to exist. He's fought his last breath.
No, he's fine.
You fucked with time travel and found out.
So he's fine. So yes, miss him dearly, but definitely still alive. So we last time in the last episode made a revelation in that you are in a different time. Now I'll rip your page out.
I was trying to do it subtly, but it didn't work. Sorry, carry on, DM. I will stop pissing about over here.
Thank you. So, yes, last time there was some time travel reveal in that the blast from episode 4 had taken them back in time to a time when Sam, the mysterious gentleman who employed them to investigate the warehouse in the first place, is young and partying rather than employing business tactics as he was before. As such, he has invested in them as people as his first potentially sensible decision to help dethrone, or not dethrone, that's not the right word,
remove?
Destroy the corruption that exists within the city as it is. As they set out on their task, they could see a red, stormy sky, and the horizon did not meet the horizon. It fell away before them. The city itself, and maybe a mile of country in each direction, is all that remains. They don't know exactly what happened, but everyone seems to think this is normal. So, as I said before, I am Isaac the DM, and I'm going to pass to my left for introductions.
Hello, I'm Tracy and I'm playing Dusk.
I'm Mark and I'm playing rhi-koo.
I'm Digby and I'm playing Malcador.
I'm Adrian and I'm playing Magnus.
And I'm Martin and I'm playing rhi-koo.
Okay, so we obviously you've just stepped outside. You are accompanied by Monk. No, by Rook. I will continue to get that wrong. I might actually change his name because that's gonna bug me. You're accompanied by Rook, the monk, who is a Keku. Lots of K's in that. I think I've made a mistake generally just calling him Rook, but there we are. So, who seems to think it's normal, and is more than happy to guide. Is basically saying, "Come along, come along, come along, come along, come along."
I think we should follow him. Was there anybody else from Sam's group?
Just Rook.
Just Rook. And anybody else in the streets?
There's a few people milling around, but again, like a milkmaid, like various random civilians, you know, a baker who was clearly like delivering rolls.
Just acting normal.
Yeah, everything seems normal.
Now, how far in the past did you say we've gone back? Was it like 200 or 300 years?
About 300 years.
300 years. And would any of us recall of any history of 300 years ago, the city not having anything?
We did.
Wind Avenger, was there anything that you
So the only thing that survived from this time period is tales of a mythical hero called the Winged Avenger.
I'm going to become a dragon.
Magnus is confident.
Either that or you're getting your wings back, mate.
I still have my wings. I just don't work as well as they used
I
to.
haven't seen you fly, actually. That's the point.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a bird man.
I'm still a bird man.
Usually they soar majestically, didn't they?
Normally, yes.
He is also wearing a lot of heavy armour that probably weighs him down a little bit.
I'm sorting through a small bag I have at my side for some form of potion or medicament that might help you.
Yeah.
And I pull out an acrid green thing that is probably could be used as a bedside table lamp. It's that bright, and I'm like, you
Okay.
could try drinking this, it might help. Maybe, possibly.
No, I'll hedge my bets with
Sure.
actual science and have it tested first before I try it.
Fine. Cap off, neck it.
And now I can't have it.
Well, you had a chance then, shouldn't you?
What happens to you?
Oh,
He no longer has children.
I drink one of those fairly frequently. I find that it helps keep me regular, as it were.
So it wouldn't have helped anyway.
TMI.
I don't know what effect it would have had on your physiology, but for a human, it's
Certainly
quite good.
flushes the odd organ out. Oh, there goes the liver.
So, I would assume that this chat is happening whilst you are walking.
Yeah. We heading towards Marigold's Megadance?
Yes, I believe.
Yes, I forgot. I've got a
Plan.
competition, haven't I?
Yes, we need to investigate.
Yeah.
Malcador,
Well, we need health potions, that's why I'm going there.
you seem to look a little bit tired under your eyes there. Did you get enough sleep last night?
Ha,
Yes, absolutely.
I doubt it.
I absolutely got enough.
Probably
Sleep is
coming
the
up
week. I
with-
can sleep when I'm dead.
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 Yes, I do mean dead. For some reason, I said deg.
Who Dag is. But
Maybe I'm more tired than I think I am.
Probably.
He probably spent all night coming up with ridiculous concoctions again.
Those who don't sleep don't react well, and usually end up having a very long sleep.
And have a ruby necklace, I believe.
I need time.
Not necessarily. They just get
Make
stabbed.
this gesturing to the bandolier in his chest. This stuff. It takes time to make.
Yes.
If we weren't all running around all the time, I could sit down and actually brew a proper stash of things.
At which point I bring out a dagger. Find this is a bit more effective.
Yes,
Okay.
you would, wouldn't you?
Yes, he would.
To be fair,
Just bear in mind what height I am, boy.
True.
to be fair as well, from the fights that we've been in, at least he's managed to hit stuff with his weapon.
I've
You
also
seem to-
managed to hit stuff, thank you very much.
Let's not argue.
You hit the wall, didn't you? From what they were saying.
Yeah, you threw it. It missed your target, hit the wall behind, and did absolutely nothing.
To be fair, are you trained for combat?
No.
Then there you go.
So what use are you?
I make things.
Make things.
I sell things. I can do the word that I'm not allowed to say.
Because from everything I've seen so far, you almost killed us with an explosion,
And no, that's debatable.
and then you almost killed us with another explosion.
I seem to remember that you instigated that first one by daring me that it wouldn't work. And that second one was the thought
be
of
fair.
his little friend in the top hat.
To be fair, I didn't actually think it would work.
And also, it did work. I did punch a hole in time, so there.
You didn't.
Yeah,
now
no,
I'm where we are.
that was a really good thing to do.
So ultimately, we wouldn't be in this mess if it wasn't for you.
Shall we stop
But we are in
bickering
this
now?
mess. Let's.
Yeah, whilst
Let's
you're
play
walking down the
nice
street
with each other.
bickering about how you are misplaced in time,
Yeah.
a few random peasants look at you in passing like, what do you want? And just keep walking.
Medicants for sale. Very good medicants.
Very quickly you come upon Marigold's medicants.
Excellent.
And
I'm not
The-
going in that shop at the same time as he's in there.
Okay.
It'll be far too embarrassing.
Okay. So the symbol on the door appears to be a picture of a bright yellow flower.
I'll wait outside.
There was me picking gloves.
Is the shop open?
Yes.
Gonna walk in.
Yes.
I'll walk in with it.
Yeah. I'll sneak in between you.
Hello.
Oh, hello, my duck. What can I do you for?
Hello. We appear to be looking for health potions and the sort. Do you have any in supply at all?
I'm standing right here.
Did you come in?
A fellow industry professional. I do so love to meet my colleagues. What do you do, sir?
Don't even do it.
Makes a mess.
Think it.
Malcador's Medicants, at your service.
Ah, a fellow industry professional, as I thought. Tell me, do you find 10 parts or 1 more effective? I don't know why I've drifted. My accent drifted there, but...
I find that if you dilute things, they lose their potency.
I agree. I've lost it. It's just gone. No.
Good. Then we're of one mind. Excellent. See? Actual professional. Admittedly, 200 years before me, but actual professional.
Why are you looking at me like that? I never argued.
Malcador? 300 years.
Is it 300?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
300 years before me, but still an actual professional.
So, oh my duck, I swear. I've got some lovely health potions in right now. And I've got one special one that might help you out with those bags burning the midnight oil again. I always end up doing the same.
Yes, you see, it's when people aren't bothering you that you can actually tinker with things and make things and
He'll buy it from you.
Yes, I will. Yes, how much money wise? Yes.
Oh, 2 gold pieces for the elixir.
1.
If you buy, say, 6 health potions, yeah.
So if I buy 6 of the potions, you'll do them at 1 gold each.
6 health potions, which is 25 silver a pop. And then I'll do you the exhaustion cure for...
That seems reasonable. Who's got the money?
Well, it so
Well, I'm gonna buy a
happens.
couple of
Exchange
health
rate,
potions,
gold
please.
to silver.
It so happens that I believe you turned round and said you've got lots of money. I mean, you sell things, so obviously you should have money, Malcador.
Yes, I have money.
Then buy the
Who's got
potion.
the money for the fine. Only a poor alchemist didn't have money. Malcador fishes out 2 gold pieces and flicks them onto the counter.
Fantastic. I've lost that accent. Is just one of those.
Yeah, honestly, just have it wander. It's great.
Yeah, the accent's just evading me today. So the sorry, it's 10 silver to a gold.
That's very cheap.
Yeah, it's 300 years ago.
10 silver to a
deflation.
gold, and
Yeah.
health potions.
Well, 25 silver.
25 silver.
Yes.
So basically
gold
going
and a
back in
half.
time, I'm now rich.
2.5 gold for each health potion.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm
I'll
sorry,
give you
well,
you've
so I underpaid you.
Yes, you have,
Yes.
sir.
How much have I underpaid you by?
lots.
How did maths people?
2.5 gold per.
Basically,
You're getting 6.
12 gold.
Okay.
I'll chuck 6 gold.
I was going to say, I'll
It's 2.5 gold
contribute
each.
some, but I'm not in there at the moment.
That'd be 15 plus the one for your other one, so it's 16.
16
So
divided
you
by
owe another
5.
14.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to give her another 14.
We owe, yeah.
Right.
Oh, I thought he was just buying his own, I was buying my own.
I have 38.
How many?
Minus 14 is 24.
24.
You see, mathematics is a fantastic skill used exclusively for D&D.
Malcador,
So anyway,
as you were buying them for
No,
the
no,
I
these
haven't
are
been in
mine.
there yet.
I've bought them with my
Magnus
money.
is
You want to
gonna
buy
pass
them
over
off
5
me?
gold.
cheapskate.
and get to himself.
So, Malcador now has 6 health potions
So
in his
And
bag.
and that.
And the exhaustion cure has literally been handed to me. It's just
how many more health potions do you have in stock?
Well, my duck, I got a solid at least 30 in the back room.
Okay.
Do you
You
have
come out of the
any
shop yet,
other
Labrador?
potions?
I'm still
Maybe
in there
speed
looking
or
around.
slow or
Okay.
just health?
Some, but very expensive, unfortunately.
What kind of stuff do you have then?
I've got a potion of haste that's in for about 100 gold.
What's that do?
Oh, it makes you very, very fast.
I've got something that does the same
How many
thing.
of them do you have? Just the one?
Just the one, I'm afraid. And it's 100 gold.
How fast?
That's fast.
To be fair, you're pretty fast already.
Yeah, but like, you know.
But let's put it this way. I can normally make 2 potions in the time it would take me to take 1. I want to make 1.
Oh.
Almost twice as fast.
Kind of, I'm just kind of looking. Rengoku's kind of looking at Magnus a bit like, kind
I'm
of
thinking
reaching
about
in
that
the
one.
coin pouch, working out how much he's got.
What else you got? Got some nice fancy clever stuff.
I have... No, that's just a different voice. I'm very tired. Oh my duck, I swear I've got lots of things in the back room, but none of it I'm afraid for sale yet. None that I've properly processed.
Nah. It's a shame.
Only properly processed potions can go out onto sale.
I'll pass 120 gold over. I'll have 8 of the health potions and the potion of haste,
He's
please,
been
sir.
holding out on us. See,
Of
he,
course, my love.
he
For
extorts
you.
me for
For you,
16
an
gold, and he's got 120 just lying around.
For you,
Is that all?
I think I could probably throw in an extra 1 or 2 health potions.
Oh, thank you. Divide them amongst my friends.
Let these guys have them.
I'm not even in the shop.
Oh, you know.
So basically, so you
You
get
have them.
one of the you get a health potion on me, basically.
Okay, thanks.
And then I'd like to buy just 2 health potions.
Which sort of potions are just the basic?
Basic health potion.
Is this a healing potion?
So 2d4 plus something.
2d4 plus 1, I believe. Oh no, 2d4 plus 2.
Mm.
Yes, 2d4 plus 2.
It's the one thing I can never remember.
I'll bring the bottles next week. I have them.
So, once you've made some purchases,
I'm going to bring out a vial of my experimental elixir and dump it on the counter and go, sort of two-way trade. It's the foundation of a modern society. This is remarkable, and it does a great number of things depending on when you drink it. So you could... Have you ever wanted to soar majestically like an eagle 6 inches off the ground?
well, that's very impressive, sir. That's just different. I can't help it.
She's not Scottish.
Have you wanted to transform into into something else temporarily?
Well, after the accident, my accent just keeps wandering, you see. I drank a potion once and it just keeps changing how I speak and I can never sound.
That will help you.
There is a potion of speed. Basic.
I appreciate the offer, but
Calls for a mere 20 golden pieces. He's rolling, so it's not a no.
I think this might be your how severe your rebuttal's going to be.
Just get him to leave the shop so I can go in.
what school did you study?
I was with the Bloom and the house. I need to remember what house I was in.
With the bloom is the house.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that-
yes, with the Bloom.
Yeah.
With the bloom. It's not a name I know.
But it is a very
Probably
reputable
doesn't.
school.
Probably doesn't exist yet.
I
found it. I'm a professor.
roll a perception check.
I knew that was coming. Shit. That's not bad. It's a flat 15.
She just looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
Rock eyebrow.
It's a very good school.
I get the sense that that might not be true.
You've got to admire the hustle, though, haven't you? One professional to another.
Not particularly. Get out of my shop.
All the accents changed again.
I mean,
Understandable. Have a nice day.
maybe you should drink that elixir if you haven't already.
No, I'm not going to waste it on a Philistine who doesn't understand these things. I bang the door shut behind me with bloody herbalists.
Good. Off you
That was the funny
go.
thing, you should have been rolling disadvantage from what you just rolled.
Yeah.
I'm
So
getting
it could
Could've been even worse.
So all you've got at the moment is healing potions. That's it, actually, isn't it?
Now, yeah. Supplies are a bit scarce, you see.
That's fair enough. So, where might we be able to get anything else around here that's useful, like, you know, enchanted stuff?
Ooh,
Is there anywhere around here?
I'm afraid I don't know anything about such a thing.
Ah. Never mind.
You say you're having issues with supplies.
I'm sure I shouldn't have discussed it with customers. Please be on your way.
It's okay. We are trustworthy. Well, mostly trustworthy.
Yes, I find that people that insist they aren't.
Let's just say this. Perhaps soon you might find supplies are easier to procure if the mission we're on goes well. And maybe we'll come back and speak to you when you're more well stocked.
Rook, who has been stood by inside the door.
Not man.
His name is Rook.
Who's been stood by
yes,
the door?
stood by the door is. Discretion is the better part of valor. Discretion is the better part of valor. Discretion, discretion, discretion.
Sorry, he appears to be broken.
Yeah, agitated.
Too many blows to the head.
I'm going to leave the shop, dragging him behind me again. Apologies for me, dressing gown friend.
Good. May I now enter the shop?
Nothing stopping you.
Yeah.
I'll hold the door
Well,
even.
it's only a small shop, you know.
After you, my lady.
Thank you very
As
much.
we're walking out, I'm saying, right, listen, you obviously seem interested in the potion I bought. I'll make a deal with you. When it comes down to when it needs to be used, if you need priority over me, you can drink it. You know, the one that makes you go faster, do more stabby.
Oh no, I was just wondering about it. I was tempted by it just for the hell of it.
Alternatively, give it to me and I could
Shut up!
near it.
You don't need to keep giving us medicants all the time.
So,
Hello, hello,
Dust.
lady.
Do you like jewellery?
Right.
Hello, lady. Good to meet you. I would like to buy 2 of your healing potions, please.
Certainly, my love.
Paying the money.
Whilst she's dealing with that, could I ask the shopkeeper, how far have you travelled from town recently?
Oh, I very rarely leave the city walls. If I'm honest, it's not safe out there.
I'll say that. Do you?
One of my colleagues who's just left was overheard saying that you're having trouble getting hold of supplies. Is there a reason for that?
Don't you worry about it, miss. I sort it out myself. Don't you worry.
Just was going to offer to help.
Perfectly all right.
How
Okay.
far away do your supplies come from?
Well, I grow most of them myself. I can't really buy them in, you see.
Okay.
Do other people have supply issues from out of town?
Lots of people, obviously. You know, it's not a lot a space to grow and stuff. So
You said it's not very safe outside the walls. That's something that our party, for want of a better word, have recently been asked to perhaps clear up a little bit. And that's why we're offering really to help you if that is something that you would like. And no, I'm not going to charge you for it. But obviously we can't help you unless we know what you need.
Well, if things are going to change in the near future, I'm sure that, as ever, my business will survive.
Okay.
Lunda Marigold don't give up so easy.
Okay. Well, my name is Tropa Clemency, and it's a pleasure to meet you, and hopefully we'll catch up again soon.
Lovely to meet you, miss.
She's not giving anything away, is she?
Well, not to a couple of complete strangers though. I've only just met her.
walked in. Yeah, I know. Just.
Okay, well, good day. Thank you for the potions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the business, obviously. Thank you very much.
But seriously, Magnus, it's not a dressing robe. It is a kimono. It is the attire that people from the plane I come from wear as clothing, much like your dirty coat. Which, to be fair, suits you, such as my attire suits. Oh, sorry, we were just talking. Did you get anything out of her?
Different interesting.
No, not really. Only that it's not very safe outside the town walls. So.
Fair enough.
Are we about to go out the town walls?
Well, we've been asked.
I mean, to be fair,
Rook kind of goes, clean out your ears.
Watch it there, Brain.
right. So
Yes.
Rook. Oh, sorry, rhi-koo.
Yeah, so we're off to some granary stores, aren't we? How far outside of town was that, if you can tell?
He seems to think for a moment, and then the edge.
Ah, so not out of town, but on the outlines.
Edge.
Yes, that's what edge means.
Edge as in edge.
Edge.
So you know about it.
Edge.
Okay.
So whatever you do, don't jump out a window when we get there.
Yeah, it's just common advice.
That's usually a really good escape route. Usually a really good escape route, but you're just got to be careful what's the other side. In this case, there might not be anything.
Yeah, it might be a long
Don't jump out of any windows. That's just generally quite good advice.
To be fair, throwing people out of windows if they're really annoying you is also some good advice.
I'd like to just point out at this point, from a health and safety perspective, we do not encourage anybody to jump out of any windows in real life.
Do not
This is all just
defenestrate
pretend.
people.
Yeah, no, don't
throw people out.
No defenestration.
So yeah, don't jump out of any windows,
So,
especially you.
once Rook makes ready to basically lead you to where he knows the grain store is, he says, "Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Ready?
So, yeah.
yeah.
So
I
if
mean,
I remember rightly, there's a bloke called Sharp and 45 others in there,
Mm-hmm.
but roughly 11 guards.
Something like that, yeah.
So I can't remember if that was on top of the 45 or
that was
within
on
the
top.
45.
It was there was 45, but he tapped 11 times to signify there was 11 specific
Right.
fighters.
Yeah,
So there's going to be effectively
rest of
12
the workers.
targets. The rest,
our workers.
yeah. So
Try not to blow it up.
if they look like they're going to hurt someone, kill them.
What? I heard blow it up.
Yes, try not to blow up
Oh,
the grain.
not, don't blow it up.
Yeah.
Good.
No.
Gotcha.
Let me just get this in my head.
Yeah.
If they're not carrying a weapon and not casting a spell,
No
Leave them
stab.
alone.
kill them.
No.
No, the other way around. Got it.
At this point, Rook looks between Magnus and Malkador, slightly looks worried and goes, Not inspiring, really, is it?
What?
He said you're such an inspiration to him.
Oh, good.
How tall is it? Kenku, the lower end of medium, so like 4'10".
Okay, so I'll put my hand up and I'll tap him on the shoulder. Don't worry about it. I'm just pulling your tail feathers.
Are there any trees or anything as we're going?
So once you get to the edge of the city, there will probably be a few scattered around.
Because as we walk there, I'm just like, because obviously I'm assuming I have the hexblade and stuff on me.
Yes, it is.
So I'm just going to, before we go in there, I should probably practice. It's been a while since and I'm just going to kind of draw the hexblade, look at a tree. Don't worry, I'm just going to kind of slash it towards the tree in the distance, and I kind of put it back, and then you'll just see the tree will just basically go, and just like a branch will fall off.
Okay.
Ah, works. Brilliant.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm glad I ducked.
Oh.
So when you
Maybe
do
it's
that,
this world.
No, that's
Stupid bloody blades.
when you do that, Rook kind of looks at you and goes,
Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking.
odd. Maybe I should. No, I can't be bothered.
so
You've got an arrow for that sort of thing.
So once you're basically leaving the boundary of the city, so there is a wall where there are guards posted, but they don't seem to be. Let's put it this way: they're not particularly well armed and not particularly well trained. It would seem they are very much like one is a portly old man and the other is a stick-thin teenager. Like one, and they both have spears, but the spears have both had the points like snapped off. Like you can, they're just sticks.
So they're sticks.
It really is like the best of the best for this particular town garrison then.
Yeah.
All right.
So, are we walking past them or up to them?
So they are basically on the top of the wall, and as you're approaching, the teenager goes, "Oh, hi,
You're right.
see you leave."
Bob, how's the wife?
And you're talking to the older guy.
Yeah.
He turns around because he's looking out. What do you want? Who are you?
Do you recognise me?
No,
Well, it doesn't matter. How's the wife anyway? She good?
I don't have a wife.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,
Is
mate.
your name Bob even?
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Didn't think so.
It's a shame about the wife. Anyway, we're off out.
We'll be back shortly.
The teenager goes, "We're raising the game."
God,
you.
boy, have more confidence in yourself as you speak.
he did not want to sign up for the
Bear
guard.
in mind, as he's looking down, he's just seeing what looks like a demon to him, just like saying to him, God, boy, get a hold of yourself.
So inside, so they've got like metal armor, but it is like rusted and banged up. But you can like hear his knees knocking, like he is terrified.
As we get about 25 feet out of the gate, I'm going to stop. I'm going to turn around and look up at him and see if he's watching.
The old man.
No, the boy.
No, he's turned away immediately.
Sorry, I just caught wind of one of the chats just going, what, did Magnus get a name right for once?
No.
Sadly, no. It's never going to happen.
Even if he ever does get a name right, immediately the universe changes so that he is wrong.
The NPC's name will change immediately. Never mind.
Just how it works.
Problem is I'm going to struggle
Onwards to the granary.
So Rook goes, over the hill and far away, over the hill and far away.
We're going after
Over
a
the
man
hill.
named Sharp, and he's over the hills and far away.
Do you know what? I bet he is a total and utter bastard.
I was thinking that, yes, got to be with a name like that.
He's going to be a bastard. He has to be a bastard. Yeah.
No, I get what you mean.
What if he's any good?
Somebody in the chat
Shot.
must be getting the reference. Let's see.
Look out for the lieutenant of his guards,
Yes.
Patrick Harper.
He'll give it all
I
away.
mean, to be fair,
Be careful, he'll punch you.
he sounds like he might be tough to kill.
Nah, no one's too tough.
Almost like it might be the only thing he ever lives through.
I reckon that it's just some sort of full-on hope that he's like that.
Has anybody got the reference yet?
Someone's put, we love a bit of Pratchett.
No.
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 Wrong.
Anyway,
Next.
we're off to the granary over the hill.
The DM is despairing.
So there is a very small hill that is basically obscuring your view of what you see to be a long and wide field with granaries and granary buildings at the far end of it, that seem to be at the very edge of the terrain.
Okay. And is the edge an actual edge?
As far as you can see.
Look over and see nothing.
From where you are, you
Yeah.
can't see.
Okay.
As we're walking along, we'll start a conversation with Malkador. So, we're looking out,
Yes,
and the normal horizon ain't there,
yes.
and it's just like everything drops off. Now, what are the chances that, say, the city and the surrounding area was just plucked out the ground? It was maybe just floating above.
Well, the only thing I can think of is it's some form of magic called suspension.
We're about to fucking attack this place. Why are you saying it?
So anyway, what I was thinking, right?
I can't avoid it all the time.
What I was thinking is,
It just
unless
slips out, apparently.
I've got an idea. How about instead of saying that word when you want to describe it, we have a code word like mushroom or something like that.
what word?
Oh, the word I realised that I said, but now can't
so
say again.
mushroom. Look, nothing pops out of your hand when you say that word.
You didn't say it.
Hasn't said it.
So it might be some form of mushroomical effect that is causing the city
So-
to be suspended.
So what I'm thinking, right, is if this is the city on top of the fist,
I presume you pick up a rock.
yeah,
Sure.
this is now a rock.
Sure.
If this is the city, is there lots of rock underneath? Or is the city more like this, with nothing underneath?
I suppose the only way we're going to find out is get to the edge and stick a head over the edge.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I'm asking is I'm just kind of thinking, your big boom things,
Yes.
well, if it's thin and you go big boom, could we potentially just make the granary go, whoops?
We're not destroying the granary because we want to keep the food for the people.
I've been
We're just
told that
taking
under no
the people
circumstances am
out.
I to blow the granary up, but yes, that is precisely where I was thinking of going as well.
And we've gone up
Maybe
hills
we
and
shouldn't do
stuff.
it then.
Mm.
We've gone up hills and stuff, so there's extra rock below.
How do you know? How do you know it doesn't undulate on the underneath?
It's,
I used to be word.
it's a guess, but I think an educated guess at that.
I think we can
Yeah, mine
safely
wasn't
assume,
educated.
given that there's a giant edge and a city that's still functioning, there is some sort of mushroom effect. I like this. This is good. This is a good idea. There's some form of mushroom effect going on
Yeah.
that's causing it to be suspended.
You know what?
Can I
Using
search
that
my
word
arcane
might even make
knowledge?
him a-
And what little knowledge he has
No.
got. 18 is not bad.
Yeah.
If you're an intelligence check, that becomes a 22.
So 22, you are aware that it is entirely possible that a mushroomical effect is
In
suspended.
effect, okay.
You can say it.
I know.
You can say the M1.
I know I can.
So can we reverse this with fungicide?
No,
By
because it isn't
fungicide,
really a
it's
mushroom.
Well, that would get rid of mushrooms.
Anti the other word.
Oh, you mean counter spelling?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And a very, very tiny from one of Magnus's fingers on the word spell. It's not as big as the word as magic.
Out of character
That was an out of character use of the word magic, but fine.
Okay.
I will permit this.
I think we're thinking too much about
Yeah, I
this.
think we are too.
I think we should just
Whatever's happening is obviously
Let's
above
just do
us
and
because
we
we're
will-
300 years in the past and there's
Yeah.
an edge. We're not that magically inclined, all of us.
Mhm.
let's
Don't
deal with
know.
the granny
Are
research.
you saying you want me to focus on the job at hand?
Yes.
We're here to do a job,
Let's do
to
that.
take out
Okay.
Sharp and his men and regain this grain stores for the people of this town so they can start eating properly again.
Yeah.
Think of it
Yeah.
this way, Magnus. The
How
more
far
you
away
think
are we?
about that, the less you get to stab things.
How far away are we?
Well, the edge is about a mile away, so
Yeah. It's just, my tactics, it's kind of like go in, stab things, job done. Not too much thinking. So I'm just using like...
So
Uh,
why start now?
when you say that,
There's no need to be rude, Bear Brain.
when you say that,
That's a compliment.
Rook kind of looks at you and goes, evidently.
What's
Bird brain. Ooh, bird brain.
Watch your back.
He likes that word. He's not heard it before.
Magnus.
If you're going to do it properly, do it in the voice.
Oh yeah, he would have to do it as.
I was just trying to work out what's going on to pass the time.
Yeah, okay, so what it doesn't matter what's going on. We need to focus on what we're planning to do, and that is to go in there and target 12 people
Yep.
And free the grain.
who are not working,
So,
okay?
has anybody actually come up with a plan other than we knock on the door and say that we're inspecting them?
Let's not do that again. We never
Well, it
do
never
that
works.
again.
Because someone always messes it up.
Rook.
Wait, look, it's not my fault.
No.
It appears Rook wants to try and
Yeah,
say
so,
something.
Rook kind of pipes up with a workers.
Hmm. Yeah,
Are
we
they
need to
out in the
save the
fields, I'm
workers.
guessing? Yeah.
Workers in field.
Ah.
Oh, hopefully we can just kill everything on sight then.
Kill.
Could
No.
No, not.
could we
Pretend workers.
Yeah, we can.
could we basically go in disguised as workers?
Yeah.
I believe is the plan.
That's what he means, yeah. Yeah. He's going to
right.
fall over in a minute if he keeps nodding that much.
So, in which case, I'm going to look out in the fields, see if I can spot any workers that happen to be 3 foot.
Are there any workers closest to us?
Preferably some that are bright red.
So there are a few scattered about the fields,
And we dressed up as a child.
and there's a few of them are children.
Perfect.
Are
I'm
there
gonna walk.
guards near them?
None that you can see. The guards would basically.
We wouldn't know what they look like.
Yeah, you don't know what the guards would look like, but there doesn't appear to be anyone dressed differently.
Okay.
I'll go and walk up to one that looks around about the rough size of mine. And greetings, fellow. May I ask for a favour?
The worker is basically deaf to you,
Mhm.
just keeps working.
I'll kind of tap him on the shoulder. Hello?
No response.
You're clearly being subtle, it's not working. You there, I want to buy your clothes.
I think it's more. I think it's more mushroonomical. I believe you said it was.
Oh,
Almost like
They
he's.
just keep working.
mushical.
Yes. He's a bit mushy.
Mm.
Is it?
Maybe they've been told to button it.
What
Maybe.
kind of fields
I think they're
are they
charmed.
working?
Just got that.
What kind of fields are they working?
So it appears to be various crops, but a couple of most of it's wheat.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Only going to be 9.
Unfortunately, a 9 tells you that they are under some form of magical effect, but you don't know what.
19, baby. Malcador's on fire tonight. Quite literally, maybe, possibly in about an hour.
So the magical effect appears to be some kind of enchantment that they are basically forced to obey. They work themselves to death and then die.
Ah, so it is magical in nature, and it's an
Is it something they're wearing, or?
So you can't quite identify where it's coming from. With a 19, you're aware of what it is, but you don't know whether it's a blanket effect or some kind of specific.
Can I try and take the person in front of me's coat off?
So basically, if you do it in such a way that it's like not disturbing their work, they don't bite you.
Gonna slip it on.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Anything happen?
So once you're wearing the coat, you're kind of like, you can feel that the coat feels heavy, like it's heavier than it should be, but no other effect.
And the worker?
The worker continues.
Okay. What are they wearing? Is it just they're all in different ranks?
Basically, they are all in what looks like light green clothing that appears to have been like sewn together of patches, but it's all been dyed the same colour.
Okay, so it is a uniform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the coat doesn't. It's a bit heavy compared to what I think it should be, but I feel fine.
Mm-hmm.
I feel we could theoretically use these. I mean, if we act quite similar to the way that these are, almost zombie-like in going in, we might be able to get away with it.
What do they look like physically? Not the clothes, but the actual workers.
Perfectly healthy people. Just some of them are a bit emaciated,
Enchanted, yeah.
but
Mindless zombies, basically.
strictly.
No.
They're not dead. They're just
Yeah.
obedient.
Looking over towards the building, what does it look like? Are there like windows looking out?
No, it is a barn, basically. It's a massive grain storing barn.
So
There is
can we
one
see-
loading hatch at the top, like in front of it.
Is that closed?
Yes.
And can
There
we
is, again,
see
one large
any
door.
guards or anyone around it?
Roll a perception check. Because it is still quite far away.
5.
Yeah. 6.
It's
Daytime.
It's a barn.
Got goggles on.
It's daytime. It's a barn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a large building. Anyone else can do it. Just
Barn doors,
yeah. Yeah. Big.
hayloft,
Yeah.
open trap for the hayloft.
Closed. Right now.
Closed. Okay.
I'm going to try something. It could hurt this person. I will heal them afterwards. Are we all okay with me attempting this?
Do you want to tell us what it is so we can be ready, or
Well,
are you just going to do it?
You've seen what this glove does. He knows what this glove does. I've done it to him before. You've seen what the glove does.
Are you going to shock them?
Yes.
Oh, that
Might
glove.
jolt them out of it, perhaps, maybe, possibly. They'll use a light charge.
And you're certain that you can repair any damage?
I'm fairly certain I can give it a good college try.
Fairly certain worries me somewhat.
How about this?
Shall I bless them first?
Yes, that would be a good idea.
Can I just go ahead and do that? Okay. And bless is applied.
Okay, place a hand on the shoulder of this person. I'm like, right, 3, 2, 1, shocking grasp.
They drop like a sack of potatoes.
You killed him.
I don't know that for certain. Check the pulse of this person.
They're alive.
Ah, see, it didn't kill them.
Well, they can now, that person can roll a d4 at least.
At which point their eyes flutter open. They go,
See, Malcador's not useless.
And then
Okay.
suddenly their eyes go bolt open again. They stand back up and start working.
Okay, so it doesn't.
I take back what I said.
Doesn't last.
So it doesn't last. We can shock them very, very briefly that they sort of go boom and resume their mushical effect, wherever it is.
Yes. It's like a reboot, but not.
Hmm.
Okay.
So we are approaching break time. I think
Okay.
we should go for our break now so we can get a good session in for when we come back.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for joining us for the first half. We'll cut there, break, and we'll be back in approximately 10 minutes.